MIDE the engine! MIDE the engine! MIDE the engine! That can never knock. Round one. Round two. Round three. Round four. For more they sweat. For more they sweat.
S10 plan is the fact that Bright
Hi.
almost saw his ancestors.
In fact, he saw them.
Almost.
He saw them. They had to chase him back.
Oh my God.
He saw them. They said your time is not your time.
It's not your time.
He saw them, but they had to chase him back.
Yes.
Because I'm like, what?
Yo, S10 clan.
Man,
Did you witness what we saw?
if you witnessed it, you know that we did the fire.
Hey!
We did sabi fire.
Engine though they knock.
You know the knock. You understand, right? And I was like, okay. At a very point in time, normally you go see say boot supposed to be up, but the boot was flat. It means exactly one corner sideways.
How?
It can't de wukum wukum. It be warm.
Period.
Can't de like this flat surface. I say, okay, yeah, that means she's really into.
She is a mathematician.
You understand, right? So definitely some slides must have happened, major, because they would do one, they would take a break, they would do another, they would take a break, and Bright would be like, Kimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Bright was like, Kimmy.
Hey!
Bright was not still telling her again, you're effing bad.
You're a bad girl.
Understand, right? And again, Bright was not telling that, did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it.
Yes.
And of course, the media was like, yeah, she did, right?
She enjoyed the S10 plan.
Amazing
now,
stuff.
Process is there.
Yeah.
Pool party.
Yeah.
What do you have to say before we enter that bedroom?
The pool party was really crazy because it started with Zita, of course, taking one bottle of Gordon's, from where the drinks were on the stand, right?
Yes.
She took one bottle away to the HOH, lounge, and of course, MEC saw her from afar. MEC, in a way, was quite pissed about that. Of course, went straight to the HOH lounge, went to confront her. And of course, Rude Boy, that was ahead of MEC, must have told that, maybe someone is coming, maybe MEC is coming, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to take that bottle away, right? I don't think they wanted to take it to give the housemates later on. I don't think so, right?
They stole the drink.
Right, mind you, because when MEC saw them, everything had to change, right?
Wow.
So Rubo was trying to convince them, okay, maybe, the way it was talk like, don't worry, it's maybe for the second round or whatever, this and that, right? Jason J was there, Bright was there, trying to convince them, right? Probably maybe that they now settled on that, and maybe that's why you see.
Exactly what I wanted to say. Do you think that's the drink?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That might be the drink. That might be the drink.
Exactly, right?
All right.
So all of a sudden, it started going to the place where when I saw Queen and Isabella together, I said, okay, wow, Queen has learned his lesson where whenever he's doing something, he must really see Isabella, understand, right? I want to do my stuff, at least, have some conversations with her, telling her, okay, I see you, I acknowledge you, I can still do my thing, but at least I've seen you, right? So they were talking. I said, okay, amazing stuff. All of a sudden, you can't see Culture for pool. Culture just day alone. I don't know whether they pray, say me see come, or maybe Isabella come, just they shout, they sing. So I say, don't worry, then go come.
Yeah.
The answer in prayer, then land. You understand, right? They did whatever they wanted to do. Just like me see them, dance like that's right, But Culture just splashing water. Me see on the para. Isabella entered, Culture gone the
I felt like Culture was just keeping Isabella off Queen.
Yeah.
Anywhere you see Isabella, Culture must be there.
Yeah.
Anywhere you see Isabella, Culture must be there.
Yeah.
And at a point, he stole a kiss from Isabella S10 clan.
Crazy. Why does he always do that?
And in my mind, I'm like, Culture.
Yeah.
Culture. Anyways, when Isabella was in the pool, Culture joined the pool.
Yeah.
And after it's not even up to 30 seconds, Isabella came out of the pool.
Yeah.
And that was how they connected. Isabella and Cohen connected. And They started firing.
Before the whole connection of the pool was when, Coin went to go and meet Zita, right? Having a conversation with Zita.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, when Coin was coming back to where that, window was, immediately, Isabella just set boots for the guy.
So, the way that thing happened.
The way it happened was, it was such a perfect timing,
it
right?
Was.
All of a sudden, Coin to give back, as everything is solved, you understand? As that was happening, that was when Dede now on the swing of course, started from the swing, having conversations with, I don't know whether it was it media or whatever, but as she was talking, she was inside eye to be seeing what, Coin was doing, understand, right? All of a sudden, we didn't see her again. She was in the lounge, with Kola on the stairs.
At a point.
Exactly, understand, right? So it was really like, everyone wanted to like, dance and do that thing, but it wasn't really from the, hearts of hearts. They're not really having fun, right? People that I know that always have fun during that, pool party or every party or any party, Joanna, Jason J, Coin, Isabella, Culture.
Yes.
I mean, one more person, Mensan, so I mean, people that, have fun, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like, okay, fine and good. She just left there. She was just sober, just down on the stairs with Kola, just frowning, feeling so down. I said, baby girl, what is happening? What's going on?
What's going
right?
on?
So that's when, Isabella, of course, and I left Culture, like we said, went to Coin, started dancing with the guy.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we didn't see Isabella and Coin again in the garden. Where did they go?
They disappeared.
Where did they go?
They disappeared.
All of a sudden, we just saw, after some minutes, like after I think maybe 10 or 15 minutes, we saw Coin and Isabella in the pool. Now, before Coin entered the pool, Coin's body was already wet.
Yes.
So, meaning you came from the bathroom.
Yes. You came from the bathroom because he was wearing shower cap.
Yes.
What did you people do?
You wearing your shower cap was because the whole fountain stuff from the pool area.
Maybe.
So that was self-CD, right? But why your body was for your tap pool?
But they didn't act like no. He was already in the pool, so you would never know. He was already in the pool.
Where were they?
Yeah.
Where were they?
But when I saw them in the room, it didn't look like they did anything.
All right.
It just looked like they were having a very serious conversation.
Okay. All right.
So immediately the party ended. Normally, right? MIDE and BRIGHT would wait till everybody falls asleep.
Yeah.
Then they'll clap back to back. But this time around, S10 Clan. Now, don't forget, MIDE has been mad at BRIGHT throughout the day, right? And even in the pool party, they were not really having as much fun like that. But at a point, maybe alcohol entered their system and they charged up, and all of a sudden they are feeling each other again. Yeah. So that was how everybody were downstairs, right? And upstairs, MIDE and BRIGHT were on their first round S&M Clan. Like he entered and she was doing the most, right? When that was done, and one thing about the camera is they show us each round. That's the funny thing. They show us each of them.
They show us around. Yes. When they take their break, the camera people now run. They show and run. You understand,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So they show for like maybe 10 seconds. No, 10 seconds is so small. Maybe like 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20, 30 tops, right?
Like it was enough for us to know what was happening. The first round, we saw it. MIDE was the action mama.
Yeah, she was.
On top, doing the most. Went back into the lounge where everybody were talking. That was when Dede was calling people to come now. She wants to start her fashion show and all that. And I think she said that Rude Boy paid 3x. Did you get? So when that was going on, they came back, the camera panned back into the room. They were done. First round was done. Abi? They went back into the main lounge, noise everywhere. They were still like shouting and talking. Went back again. They started the second one. Again, S&M Clan. We watched it for like a bit. Went back to the main lounge. Came back again. They were done. Went back into the main lounge. Came back again. Third round. Went back into the main lounge. Came back again. Fourth round. That was how it was going. And it was crazy. With some lines like, oh, you're a bad girl. Oh, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. They are like giving us soundtracks and all that. S&M Clan. I was like, do you think the housemaid knew what was going on upstairs?
Well, I don't care what the housemaid thought about whatever was going on.
But someone caught them.
I don't care about that. My own is S&M Clan is when they were doing whatever they were doing. Because some people felt that, nothing was really going on, right? Look at MIDE properly. When she was doing her doings, like I said, her waist was doing some crazy action and movement. Her buttocks were not up. Her buttocks were flat surfaced.
Hey,
you understand, right?
God.
So she went on, she was bending and whining. And of course, she pinned Bright's hand on the bed frame, more of like, this BDSM stuff, right? She pinned this babam. Now, why I said, okay, this guy must have seen ancestors, right? Because he couldn't breathe. I could hear him pants, right? Mm-hmm. So when she pinned him, of course, it was like, kissing the guy's neck, right? Then she now went in, was now pressing down, moving in, pressing down, moving in, right? Good. Now, before she did that, right, her initial starter key was when she went under the sheet, she shifted her hair this way or that way, then put the sheet over her shoulder, then she was ready for... I say, show me, say this guy brick.
Hey. Don't forget.
If you know brick, then that means, because Bright...
And I saw what happened.
Bright was tired.
Yeah, he was tired.
Bright was tired.
Do you know during the second or the third one, she was now laying on the side
exactly.
by his side, right?
Yeah.
So Bright that did something, now touched something, and I held his stuff and did like this.
Yeah.
She now slid back.
Boom. Again, you understand, right?
Yeah.
So it went on, how would I put it? MIDE was in the mood to fire.
Yes.
You understand, right?
Yes.
In our own time, when it came for retiring benefits, MIDE was going to get the most benefits because she did so well.
Oh. So I feel like that wasn't even a case of...
Are you kidding me?
Obviously, Bright wanted it.
Are you kidding me?
But
Bright, exactly. Bright wanted it. MIDE wanted it more. Yeah. But Bright did not believe that MIDE would make...
Four times. Oh my God.
4. You understand, right?
I said, even Bright started acting like that's how he's acting after the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe he's shocked. Yeah. Maybe not like he has not gotten or recovered from what just happened to him. And now DEDE caught them.
You understand, right? Before the DEDE catching situation, SM Clan, mind you, it was really crazy and quite unfortunate in the way that, DEDE's game that she was supposed to play, her fashion show, whatever, the whole pimping, the whole stretching of buttocks, whatever you want to do, right, with your whole girls or whatever, it never happened, right?
It didn't.
Because none of them had it in mind to even ask DEDE when they were going to start.
True.
DEDE was one that was pursuing them, looking for them. No one was interested. You understand, right? So I'm like, what is really happening, right? I mean, I don't see this babe finish. Is this a C-finish situation?
And two, she's in her feelings.
You understand, right? She's in her feelings. You understand, right? She's not feeling whatever that is happening. You only gonna know why I moved it down. Understand, right?
What did she see? I said, what she saw
with Isabella going in the pool was nothing the hell. You understand, right? So definitely she must have been feeling some type of way because all of a sudden, I don't know why you are just so down. You were that's what call her before.
Yes.
All of a sudden, you just side eye to see Isabella and going, your mood just
you left.
You understand, right? So I'm like, okay, now do your fashion show. Come on, do You're just there down.
This and that. It's the housemates now.
Exactly. So the housemates, we're not cooperating. I say, okay, fine. If, for example, you really take DEDE to be your own premium game master or whatever she had in mind, I mean, you won't even wait for her to ask you.
Exactly.
So no one gave a damn about her fashion stuff.
I feel like they respect Jason more as a game master.
As a game master.
Yes.
You understand, right? They feel that, Jason is more experienced. You understand, right? But with DEDE, it's more like, it's just,
I feel like I know why they don't fully want to do her game.
Yeah.
It's just 50-50.
Yeah.
Maybe because in their mind, some of her games cater to her.
Like I said, the reason why sometimes, people don't really delve into DEDE's games because they feel they'll be a pawn. You understand, right? Like Mary said, right? They'll feel DEDE is trying to use them for something, not it being done in a genuine manner, but it's orchestrated, it's planned for something.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, the way Jason is just doing it, it lands on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, during Queen's birthday, you're talking about, how you don't care how people are calling you fish or whatever. Queen was able to hold himself and it's quite mature. That one, you are orchestrating it. You are shooting shots on purpose. So when they say things like that, they feel anything DEDE does is already planned.
Yeah.
You understand, right? They don't want to fall victim.
They don't want to fall into...
So they say,
Yeah.
You understand, right? So whatever does happen is more like, they preferred Jason J to whatever, right? So Jason J, of course, was not bringing, beds and that, Dede was so down. I mean, she was down.
I feel like a whole lot happened to her today. Because
so crazy.
Right after the pool party, right? She entered the house and Mide was like, they were just teasing each other, right? And Mide was like, see, you did there now. You, instead of you two, you had the chance to pick one fish. You decided that, you decided not to pick anything, and now you don't have anybody. That she let her go and mind her own fish. Her fish obviously is bright. Let her go and mind her own fish, Jerry. And they, started shouting. I don't know, they like to scream a lot. They were screaming, they were shouting
about
I'm
how lonely
I'm so lonely.
You stand right, that nobody's there again for her, whatever.
Exactly.
I said you have someone now. You still have a loyal fish. You still have Kola
now. Come on.
You still have Kola, understand, right?
Yes.
I mean, almost everyone might not be around, right? But another thing is more of like, when things like this happen in the house, people see, people notice, right? So when you tend to come out in a way that is not fully you, that's not truly you, they will still notice.
Remember what Ruboy said?
Exactly. We'll come into that. They will still notice. Because at the end of the day now, when you say you are this person, you are that person, you want to do this, you want to do that, make sure you are that person till the end. And even if you want to falter, don't make it look like, you want it to be all about yourself. You understand? Don't make it look selfish. Don't make it look that way, because people in the house, they're not fools. I was shocked when Ruboy said that.
I was shocked.
I said, Ruboy, did you listen? Did you watch our videos?
Exactly, because, sometimes people would see something and they look over it.
Yeah.
Detail
so maybe
everybody
just peep, just go type the watch on.
I don't think he's the only one.
Yeah.
That feels that way.
Exactly. So,
but they don't just want to say
right.
it.
So definitely alcohol must have kicked one or two things, right?
Yeah.
So there are people that feel that same way about what Ruboy said, right? But all of a sudden it's more like, okay, what is really happening, right?
Yes.
So in other words, sometimes I believe in the house, they don't see Dede finish. She don't cast.
They have.
Hope you understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
When you have casted, when they don't see you finish, there is nothing people see as valuable again.
It's like that.
You're no longer valuable.
Yeah.
You understand, right? Now, what did Ruboy say, please?
Ruboy said, I want Dede of first and second week. The Dede that says, I don't want anybody to touch me.
And what did Dede say?
Dede said, oh, I still say it now. Ruboy was like, no, you've forgotten. You don't say it to anyone because you've forgotten.
Good.
I want the Dede of first week and second week, please.
Wait,
I want the Dede of please don't touch me.
I still say don't touch me.
No, you forgot.
So do you know what that means?
That she forgets to say it.
I want the Dede of first week and second week. The Ranka Dede that was on top of a game that when she passes, everyone must bow.
Yeah, people wonder. They don't know they don't know her as much.
Dede was mysterious.
They were trying to know who she is. Who is this person? What's she thinking? Do you understand?
Dede was a no-nonsense person.
Yeah.
Before you can actually have a conversation with Dede, you have to think twice. In fact, you have to plan your life.
You have to plan how to come correct.
You have to come correct with Dede. But now?
No, you don't have to.
She don't cast.
And let me tell you something. Then, right, like they come here, you won't have the mind to say that.
You won't have the mind to say that.
You won't even say, come here.
You understand, right?
But now, you have the mind to say, come here, but she can still caution you and say, I don't like that. But you know the funny thing? When she says, I don't like that, you say it again.
Hope you understand, right?
Either you say it again or you correct yourself.
Now, do you know why? Because when you want to live your life with validation and attention, the end point is disastrous. Do you know why? Because at the end of the day now, when it's because of the people that praise you, you feel that is when you are this person, my dear, you're in a problematic situation. Because at the end of the day now, when that happened, because of how she said that, she still says that. So when you say you still say that, it's not still giving you. It sounded so off. You still say that. What does that even mean?
Exactly.
You saying that is not a rehearsal. It's not a rehearsal. It's not a script. It should be you. It's your person.
Exactly.
So when you're saying you still say that, it's more like, whenever I want you, understand, right? So Ruboy said, no, you do not. You have forgotten.
You forget.
You are not the Dede we used to know. You can imagine S10 clan.
And people will say, but there's nothing like, no. As we said, it is how she
Alright.
presented herself.
Presented herself.
It's not a matter of, it's an observation. No.
Yeah.
It's how she presented herself. And they, as housemates, they see it. But right now, they can't
Exactly. Hope you understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
Dede portrayed herself in a way to the housemate that made her carry her that way. Hope you understand, right?
Yes.
Nobody saw Dede that way. No. Dede started it by carrying herself that way.
And people followed
this, right? So she addressed herself that way. She introduced herself that way. If you introduce yourself to us in the kind of manner that makes sense, trust me, that is how I'm going to see you.
Yeah.
You understand, right? Omo, Marie, you see this person sopo. That is how I'm going to address you because of how you introduce yourself to me. You understand, right? So at the end of the day, when she carried herself as this kind of person that is magnificent, utterly beautiful, attractive. Come on. You understand, right? No nonsense person. Someone that has high standards. At the end of the day, look at it for yourself. No, what were people doing? Before they could approach Dede, they had to think.
Two, those times that Kola was doing all those, I like you, I do this, and he complains. Why is it that nobody, unless you're a hater, nobody ever, during those first week, second week, right? Nobody ever said Dede was leading Kola on.
Hope you can see.
Who would have the mind to say that?
Hope you can see.
First week, second week.
Right? But now, what is it telling you now?
It's wavy. It's wavy. It's like,
it's not giving 50-50. It's not giving it's not giving like in a way that you see Dede already pursuing Kola.
Exactly.
What's that?
Some people can say that.
Some people can now say that. You can imagine,
that Kola was on his own, Dede just met him in the kitchen.
You can imagine.
Kola was here, Dede just came.
You can imagine. But they no fit try and first week, second week, say I go talk, say they pursue person, it no fit happen. So they see what is happening. Well, I don't know what that is, right? But I mean, Dede, your fashion show, please make sure you do it because I really love to see it, right?
Like
please,
today.
right? You understand?
Today.
Because according to Jason G, he's talking about, Dede done to MMM. Dede don't scam them. We just like go return the egg, right? So she's asking her, do you know MMM? Do you know MMM? You understand, right? When you try like to double your money, at the end of the day, this Ponzi scheme, right?
Yeah.
They just take your money and the vamoose, they run away, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, some client.
That's
they have
crazy.
done what they want to do, right? But she couldn't do her fashion show again, and Jason J took over.
I think she called him to do his game.
All right, of course, definitely. Now, let's just see the last night or whatever, you understand, right? So I mean, they just feel like Jason J, and I mean, this was his games. It's just mad.
But I don't know why it's always about clapping.
I don't know,
like,
but I mean,
people do something else.
Something else like what? Something else like what?
Other things now, like the last game, same thing. This one, same thing.
I don't know. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it.
No, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it, but I'm like, is that all?
Yeah. I enjoyed seeing the different side of Temaloss some more. Temaloss is Sabi Bend. Like she did literally bust my head. Honestly, she's good. She's really good, right? Yeah. Amazing. Such a flexible babe.
She is.
All right. Well, let's begin with our games, right?
Class, so I'm on round 1 to round 4 things.
Exactly. Thank you. Good. Back to where Dede now cut them. Good. Thank you.
Now we are talking.
Now, Dede went to go call Bright and DEDE. You know what happened?
I don't know if she was going to call them. She was just going upstairs.
But she was calling their name. You know here when she talks.
It's like they are in her room now.
Okay. You didn't hear her call me, Dede.
I don't know. Maybe she did though. But I felt like she was just going upstairs.
Okay.
Maybe to go change or something.
Oh, okay.
And she saw them humping and they, according to Bright, they jerked.
According to Bright said, when you just came in, I jerked, right? According to MIDE, we're just talking about, we're having serious conversations about life and family. I said life and family.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my dear. In fact, you're accurate. Because you're talking about life. Yeah, your life dependent on the clapping and family. Yes, if you just
guys are going to produce,
exactly. What if you can't get belay?
Extend the family tree,
So exactly. So in a way, you're actually talking about, life and family.
You're not wrong.
You need to see Dede. Dede was like this.
Very awkward. Do you know what caught me yesterday was the fact that they didn't have their bath 4 times, and you guys just changed and went downstairs to go play a game. I'm like, are you comfortable?
Yeah. crazy.
Both of you, are you guys comfortable?
All right, that's about the first part about what happened, right?
Yes.
Now straight into the whole game, S10 clan.
No, we have one more thing to discuss.
What's
now,
that?
when Kola was with Dede, Kola whispered something into Dede's ear and said, "Do you think your boyfriend will hate me?"
Oh yeah. She was talking about his boyfriend, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
"Do you think your boyfriend will hate me?" She was like, "No, I don't think so. Rather, I feel like
you guys are
both of you are gonna be
besties.
besties."
Yeah, I heard that. I said okay on
And
Asabi.
at a point, I heard something like,
Yeah.
"It doesn't even exist."
Okay, it doesn't even exist.
Yes.
I didn't hear that. Really?
I heard it.
All right, so crazy stuff, S10 clan.
Until like he might not even see him or something like that.
Well, because before they immediately almost started that game, I don't know, but this is another stuff again, another warning again to culture.
Yeah.
Please be careful. Please be careful. You understand, right? If you guys have noticed, whatever I was doing with MIDE, it was crazy, right? It's just super aggressive in the way that it was as if it was trying to not like he wanted to, right? Was posing like that is what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You want force away or do certain things, right? Almost every time, 4 good times, I was counting on this guy's head.
Yes.
He'll go to MIDE, hold his legs, drag out, try to force his way. He can't even really go come out in Jalambia. One come out and say one call, warm.
Ha.
It was so like, big brother, big brother,
Culture,
this and that, right? He did it again over and over and over again.
Please.
Struggling with the babe, trying to do what? I say, bro, be careful, right? Please. Because at the end of the day, it's not like, maybe Biggie might do one or two things, right? Because I know that, MIDE might not really bang on that door to complain to Biggie. But mind you, come on, bro. People are watching, right? And I mean, that kind of stuff, is more of like, it doesn't really make any sense, culture. At that point, I wanted someone to just come to culture. I don't tell you, they just go on culture back. You have like flashing from back, don't wipe down, for head. Yeah, exactly. Make them give away head resets. Because how he does that, it's like, nah, I don't like such behavior, please, right?
His lip needs blood flow.
It's like, I don't like that. Please, stop it, please. Stop it. All this way to do with MIDE doesn't really make sense.
I don't like that. I don't like. I told you guys, I only enjoy it.
Yeah, it always looks like, always has this kind of agenda.
Yeah. I only, like, he likes to tap current a lot. I only like him during parties when he's dancing solo.
Yeah.
If he's dancing with someone, I don't like it.
I just like the guy because he knows how to have fun.
The only time I liked the dance was when he was dancing with MIDE that Thursday party. Do you remember that one time? Yeah, I liked that.
All right.
Let's finish up with Dede. Dede said that she feels so burnt out. So burnt out.
Okay.
And she wants to talk. Like it feels like she hasn't like said anything in 2 months. Do you understand? That she misses her boyfriend and all that. And I'm like, okay, I feel like I get what she's saying. Yeah. She's talking in the house quite all right, but there are things she needs to say that she can't say because she's so conscious of the camera. So conscious of the camera. But like anyways, so now S&M clan, Coin and Isabella upstairs. When Bright and MIDE were where they were, I think maybe round 3, round 2, we don't know. Yeah. But like Isabella and Coin, I think Isabella was, I don't know, she was regretting something she did. She was like, I did something wrong. I don't like it, this and that. And Coin was like, no, don't do that. I know you. You're a good person. I've observed you for like a while now. And I really, really know you. She was like, tell me, okay, what did you observe? She was like, he was like, oh, you're a good person. You're beautiful. You're caring. You're kind. She was like, no, that's not what I want to hear. Just tell me the things you've observed. Now, wow. He just kept on saying the same thing.
Same thing over and over again, right? I said, okay, Coin, beautiful. Good. I said, wow, amazing. I love how like I said, right? Isabella and Coin, they're growing on me rapidly.
I feel like Coin has chemistry with everybody.
I'm not talking about chemistry now. When it comes to chemistry, I see that more between Coin and Dede.
That's what I'm saying. I said
that
anybody
can't really
you see
change
Coin
for
with,
me. Yeah,
you must see chemistry.
Not just from him.
That's how I feel.
Right? Not just from him, in my opinion. I mean, I can't be just one-sided, right? I mean, how does that work? Just chemistry for one person. Does that even rhyme?
Well, I don't think so.
Yeah, right. My own is that, himself and Isabella, like I said, they're growing on me rapidly, right? Crazy stuff because of how he tends to be very relaxed with this babe without having his guards up. And when a man doesn't have his guard up with a lady, no doubt some more. Yeah, something there. there's something there, right? Especially when it's so gathered up with other people. Like I told you guys before, with DEDE, whenever there's a conversation, he's always ready to fire back as she fires back. So everyone are always on guard with DEDE. Like, whenever she says something, okay, maybe this is a plan, this is orchestrated, this is intentional.
Yeah.
Understand, right? But with Isabella, it's more like, he's just free with the babe and she's free with him as well.
There's trust issues with DEDE.
Understand? Exactly. That's a word, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, why was she able to still run to Queen after dancing with culture? If a girl like Isabella doesn't really give a damn about how she spends so many time with many guys or whatever, there won't be how she run back to an attachment. It shows that out of so many people, there's still always one attachment she has, right? And she ran back to Queen and said, okay, while I'm finished. So if you feel, she's a good person, she's beautiful, she's this. I mean, fine and good. I know that people can change opinions. The last time with you was you calling her fake. But now she's good, she's beautiful. Glory be to God. Begin, Marine, please.
Jason's game now. He wrote lists of questions from 1 to 26, I think, and would pick someone and ask them to pick a number. The first person was Zita, and her question was, name 3 sexual positions and pick 3 people if you have the chance to do it with them. Just mention 3 people, right? She said Coin, K-Bobo, and Kola, the KKK men.
All right. Crazy stuff. Mind you, before she said that, she said, God forbid it. You understand right now? She's not going to do anything with any of those people. But I mean, these are the names I want to call, right?
Yes.
But there's sometimes she keeps in the way talking about Coin. I'm like, she just be really like Coin because I'm yes, I understand something.
Yes,
Really good, right? I said, okay, I'll find a good right. But yeah, she called Coin. Who else? Capable and who? Kola. All right. So while I'm doing finish.
Kola.
She does.
We know that, yeah, she likes Kola.
Amazing. All right.
Face.
Yeah.
Pick a girl. Mention 5 sexy things you like about her. Or 5 sexy things you know about her.
Okay.
First of all, you have to pick a girl first before they ask you the question.
Okay.
So when you pick a girl, he picked Missy.
Yeah.
When I heard the question, I was like, oh my God, he doesn't want to do that. There's nothing sexy about a Missy. It's like they play. Anyways, he now said that Missy don't get past one, not just talent.
Just talent.
She gets.
What is you with this talent? I'm like,
I say at this point, they say sexy. They say,
yeah, I mean, you understand, right? Sex is different from one being talented now.
I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? That
She now go back.
I don't know.
Now go back with the SNM clan.
What does that mean, SNM clan?
Go back, Abi.
Yeah.
Well, go on, please. Yeah.
So they were like, no.
Yeah,
but he needs to mention 5 things. And I said, okay, first, she's actually talented. 2, she has big boobs. 3, nice smile. 4, dimples. 5, pink lips.
Amazing. I saw you see going to blow everybody. I say, hey, I said beautiful. As that was happening, call I making lip. Interesting.
We want to make sure.
Bro, I know you're. You want to make sure you want to remember or remind himself whether his lips are pink. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Joanna's turn. Pick a man, a guy of your choice.
Yeah.
Put ice on the person's chest or ice cream.
Okay.
And lick it up.
Amazing.
She picked Jason.
Wow.
And it was done.
I thought she was going to pick Faith, but she picked Jason. I think Joanna's playing a crazy kind of game with Faith. Do you know why?
You think?
Because Faith said something last Sunday, right? Before the Sunday Life eviction, we can remember when he had that stuff with Kola, when they had this blood situation about how Kola is playing a game, with this whole Missy something, about how he tells a lot about Kola if it's this way with Missy, right? Now, Faith said something, right? It said he's incapable of jealousy. He's incapable of him being jealous, right? That no matter what someone might do, whether it's a girl, whatever, whether it's into the girl, he will never be jealous. And Joanna was like, okay.
I'll show you.
Really?
This is a mission.
Even me, that was like, No, because there's how they felt like, because sometimes, you will always, you might need your partner to be capable of jealousy.
I pity people when they always did jealousy.
Because at the end of the day now, when jealousy plays a certain role, it keeps you in check that the person you love dearly can actually go.
It makes you feel seen. It makes you feel like what something.
You understand,
right? It makes you feel important.
Good. Just like fear, for example, right? Yeah. Fear sometimes is really good.
It keeps you in check.
Because it keeps you in check.
Yeah.
It keeps you alert.
Yeah.
You understand, right? Without fear in your system, trust me, in fact, that is even more dangerous.
Yeah.
You understand,
right? You would have been in the abyss.
Long ago, right? Mm-hmm. So with jealousy now, for you to say you're incapable of jealousy now, it's a brotherly, for this person with you can't feel it. But as that was going on,
but now
as Joanna was now licking whatever on Jason J's body, the whole eyes. Yeah. I don't know whether that face was laughing or crying. It looked so funny, right?
Always
right. But I say no. The face that I know, we never cry. Obviously. At that period, the face that I know, we'll laugh. But I'm like, okay, let me analyze this guy's feelings. How is it feeling this very moment? Because it was still quite normal.
Yes.
I said, okay. Yes. Because when Jason and Joanna were dancing, this is faithful one kind of
that was turning him on too. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I like it. There's how Faith is wired that I like about him. You said there's how some people are wired. I'm like, these sound very interesting. Good. Nice, good. You've seen he's observing them and not feeling some type of way. I like that.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Good.
That's good.
They don't know your next move. If you cook jollof rice and you bring out spoon to eat and they feel like you want to put it in your mouth, put inside your eyes.
Go on, please.
All right, S10 clan. Caller. Tell us about your worst sexual experience.
Okay.
He said, one time he had sex with this babe. It was as if maybe it was the last day of her period and he saw blood on his...
on his bola.
Okay.
You understand, right? You know, he just saw red dodo on his, I mean, wow, what an experience. I mean, that is quite normal because end of the day, you had it on the last or whatever. That is normal. But for you,
just his worst experience.
Right, yeah, fine and good. I mean, for you, I understand how you feel, right? But for me, that is quite normal, right?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Rude boy, pick a girl, remove 3 things from her body. He picked Zita. It was just there.
It's just there. Right?
She was running away because they are brothers and sisters.
The way Rude boy pulled her scarf, man. I even thought Rude boy wanted to crawl.
Me too.
Because the punishment was
I didn't think so.
The punishment was like, if you don't do what you're given to do, you're gonna like crawl around, the lounge, twice, right? I said crazy. Okay, yeah.
Bright, pick a girl, spank her bum bum. Obviously, he picked MIDE. Yeah, MIDE. Spanked her bum bum 3 times.
3 times, how more? MIDE was shouting.
Yeah, he said it was painful. But it looked bouncy when he was doing it.
Yeah, I thought he was grab spanking. He wasn't flat spanking. He was grab spanking, right? In other words, you grab spank with the skin and attach your fingers to the skin and not flat spank. Because when you flat spank, it becomes more painful. But when you grab spank, you're grabbing some skin and she feels turning.
I feel like that's a compensation.
Exactly.
When you like...
Exactly. So it's more of like, this and not this, right? This and not this, understand, right? So I enjoy more grab spanking and flat spanking. Good. All right, go on, please. Yeah.
MIDE.
Why do you look like? Were you looking at me?
Did I look at you?
All right, fair enough.
MIDE, pick a guy, sensually kiss his neck like you're trying to give the person a hickey. She did that too. Right.
Yeah, when she was doing that, the way she was rolling her waist and all, I said, wow, this is how it was. I hope you can see this right now because she was on top and the buttocks were up, right? You understand, right? So different kind of positions, right? So she was feeling it, giving this guy, a certain kind of,
she finished
kiss on the neck,
and
right?
she regretted
I said, okay, she was tasting things that were so bitter, right? I thought maybe it was perfume or whatever that was sprayed on Bright's neck or whatever, right? But yeah, this two, I really, they don't go, Otilo. All right.
Bright was just acting weird, to be honest. And someone spoke about wager. She shouted like, I beg. Which wager?
Just Bright that actually spoke about wager. Just Bright before another person spoke about that, right? I just feel like, that wager has to do, you understand, right? That needed to be said, right? But they saw that person as an enemy, right?
Yes.
But I feel like, if anyone says anything about wager, that person taking a quick ticket out of a situation in case they lose that wager, that person say, at least I told you we had a wager. And you listen, you understand, right? Good. All right.
Okay, Sultana picked someone. She picked Isabella, and they did this Chinese whisper something. Though you have to keep whispering until it gets to someone's turn and they say it out loud. So when it got to Sultana's turn, Mide's turn, she had to shout, Sultana should make out with Jason for 15 seconds. Which they did. Yeah, well, I didn't see that because there was an ad break. You understand, right? So no, they didn't do it. They were talking all true. When they got back, now you saw when she was trying to use the duvet to cover themselves.
Okay, yeah. Okay, the Sultana's on.
Yes.
Oh, if you mind. So how come they still talking?
Right?
Yes.
Throughout the ad. I'm telling you, it was crazy. I was like,
I wish Biggie Day support on this thing because they need one ninja say,
exactly.
Wait, ad break. Think about it now.
Yeah. I thought maybe the finished.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's now like Isabella's turn.
Immediately after the ad break, Sultana just now came on because did that stuff, right?
They're still talking.
If you see the way Jay grabbed the buttocks chicken, if you see the way so Sultana bomb shot the line enter the buttocks, that's the groin area, You know, say truly,
her bum is soft.
Cloth, they lost inside buttocks. You go believe, say, oh yeah, true, they lost inside because
she gallant.
Some more. I see meeting the sub. If you see me mouth open like this. The way I'm out, they always open like that. I say, ha.
I say, Mide was in.
Wow. You think it was only you? Go and do your thing with Bright, right?
She's satisfied though.
Yeah.
She is. So.
Did you hear when she was doing? She shouted, oh my God! When she was telling Bright, she said, oh my. She's so happy. I said, nice one.
Isabella.
Yeah.
Pick a guy. Meow. She picked going.
Definitely.
Find his on button.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you turn on his thing.
Exactly. Yeah. When they called Isabella, right, pick a guy, I was like, hey, Bobo. Going. I said, if because she was hesitating. I said,
I bet she was doing shakara.
Bobo.
She was doing shakara.
Pick him, I want to see what he wants to for you.
Yes.
Of course, she picked him, yeah.
Well, Dede, Rose. She was.
Yeah.
I said, Dede enjoyed almost everything because she was right beside where the action was happening.
Right?
Yeah, so obviously Koi came, laid on the mattress, and she came and started touching his popolacus.
Yeah,
You know, touching it. That's why they were like, oh, is it on?
Okay.
So that it's semi on.
Semi on, okay.
And like at the end of the day, it was like, okay, since it's like in between, it's fine. And they went away.
I actually thought she was being flamboyant with this bula.
Oh no. No.
So she was Napoleon.
Yeah. She was touching.
All right, so going.
But she was using her knee to feel.
Okay, because again, one time we're going shout to.
Yes.
Let's say Bula won't break.
Did she touch it?
I don't know. Again, one time going shout, say yeah. Place one place pain One place was painful.
No, it was touched. I think.
Touched, like I said. The way he actually scrummed. The scrum was raw.
I feel like if you know when someone touches your stuff, like you won't believe it.
Man, she please.
You're gonna shout in front of people now.
Man, she please. That was a scrum of pain.
That's crazy.
I feel so. It's amazing stuff. Cool. Yeah.
Coin, pick a girl. Obviously, Isabella. Just do a sexy dance. The same thing. They was like. I was like, okay,
the stuff was just going in. Everyone like say, hey, even Faith was like, oh more.
Like everybody
more. You see the way Isabella just she just open Red Sea.
Just open
She just open Red Sea. I see now, wow.
Take it away.
This you see Isabella and Queen is gone.
It's
gone.
It's actually gone.
It's gone.
Tell me a lesson. Act like you just got an organism.
All right. In other words, behave like an organism.
Behave like an organism.
You understand, right? Of course, she did the needful. She climbed, to the designated spots. It was like, putting whatever, I said, Thelma. See, I don't go loud, eh? You know, there's some people in this house like, yeah, I got my eyes on. Trust me, I got my eyes on them, right? You see Thelma Lawson?
Yes.
She's good. She's good.
I think that she's a stallion.
She's good. Yeah.
She stands.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay, Bobo.
Yeah.
Pick a girl. First of all, display your sexual position. Pick the girl and do that on the person.
Yeah.
He picked Thelma and they did it.
Exactly. They did it, right? Before I even did it, about the wanted to like they say, wait till they do for me. You don't go choose the person before you do for
But
me.
he wants to show the position first.
I'm okay. I said that now your question. Now your question.
Now
See,
your
you understand, right? So of course, you know, you chose like, you know, the Chihuahua position, right?
Yes.
Because you did it with Thelma, right? What Thelma never wasted. Thelma just says for the guy. And so he just the give and wakum. I said, wow, these people are equally talented.
Wakum.
Amazing.
All right. See Oluwa. Remove a piece of clothing and till it gets back to you or something.
Yeah.
She removed her bonnet. Culture. Pick a girl. Imisi.
You never waste time.
Let
me see. Yeah.
You guys should swap clothes.
Yeah, that won't pay now.
Yeah.
That won't pay now.
I'm not wearing pattern.
Yeah. As she Missy thought say she know they wear pattern. So cut your eye, just on piano, the eye white. My time has come, or maybe I go see one or two things. So at the end of the day, you know, yeah, they went up instead of because they changed the sub, whatever. You know, culture gave Missy Jalambia rather. Missy gave what she was wearing her nights or whatever. She gave it to culture. Surprisingly, culture wore it. Missy wore his. You know, it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
I said, all right, it's fine, good. It got to a point where people were asking Missy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Where you are? I say, oh.
Yes,
you're joking now, don't mind.
Culture don't go. Chop press.
I beg you. Crazy. Yeah, go on, please.
DEDE, pick a guy and sing a love song. She did.
Yeah, she sang.
Kola was so happy.
Yeah, she sang one of Ed Sheeran's songs.
Yes.
To Kola.
Yes.
Kola was quiet. He was watching about it.
It was nice. It was nice. It was nice.
Mind you, when they're even going up, you know, DEDE and Kola, DEDE was telling Kola that, you know, God save me.
Yes.
God saved me today.
Yeah, actually, go and thank God.
Yeah, go and thank God. You're saved. Yeah, you are saved.
Son, use your tongue and write your name on someone's tummy.
Yeah.
He picked Thelma Lawson and was writing Mensan. And Mide was so disgusted. It's like, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Faith. Pick someone and draw the map of Africa on their lap.
On the side.
Yeah. He picked Joanna and did. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Joanna, what's your best sex experience? She said there was this one time her friend, you know, her friend just like set her up with this guy. They went on a date. They still went to the cinema. And at the end of the day, they clapped. And it was her best, you know.
According to her, instead of planning, it was a marathon. You understand, right? It was a marathon. In other words, you know, it was so elongated, right?
Yeah.
I mean, good clapping is life. Trust me, guys. You understand? There's no two ways about it, right? So she had the time of her life, right? So I mean, that is good, Joanna. According to her, she was a different Joanna then. Like, it's just crazy.
Yes.
I said, what
normally
a story.
She wouldn't do that.
All right, what a story, right? It's amazing stuff. And that was on the table.
Collar, striptease. He didn't, and they told him to crawl.
Okay, amazing stuff. It is what it is. Shout out to you, Jason J. And if you guys are DEDE, please, we'd love to see your game, right? Don't worry. Be fine, amazing stuff. It is what it is. And now it's on the table.
No.
Let's see if they're gonna win their wager. Let's see, right? But I'm loving what they're doing, right? So it is what it is. Well, I'm glad as usual, Mama coming out of here. Peace. Yebo.